Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe held on to his majority government for the 5th time in a row after his province went to the polls last night. Saskatchewan is just one of 3 different provincial elections held this month, along with British Columbia and New Brunswick. Roger Collins joins us now with a look at the results. Roger, what can you tell us?
Manisa, these were complex elections with vastly different issues, each varying from region to region. But across the board, all 3 of them can give us some insight into what this means for Canada's political landscape.
I'm glad to be here. It was an eventful campaign. Let me start by reflecting on the election result.
Today, BC's NDP Premier David Eby met with reporters following a nail-biting race that was poised on a knife's edge after the BC Conservatives came out swinging on election night, trailing Eby's party by a singular seat.
I'm optimistic that the people in this province are hungry for that change.
In the end, the race came down to a narrow margin of roughly 22,000 absentee votes for a battle at the ballot box that was highly contested and rife with controversy, like when Conservative candidate Marina Zapozkinov was caught on tape on election night, calling Indigenous people savages.
They didn't have any sophisticated laws. They were savages. They fought each other all the time.
Ultimately, Eby and the NDP party will continue to lead the province with a majority government. A similar story of re-election was carried out in Saskatchewan, where Scott Moe and his aptly named Saskatchewan party made history after securing a win for the 5th time in a row.
When you look at the results tonight, there are many people who voted for the Saskatchewan party in the past, but chose not to in this election.
But Premier Moe was far from being overly celebratory today. His main opponent, Carla Beck, ran a strong campaign that saw the NDP party regain a foothold with a projected 24 seats, a number not seen since 2007.
Now, I do want to take a moment to congratulate Scott Moe and the Sask Party, but to his new government, I also say this. Tens of thousands of Saskatchewan people have sent you a message that they want better for their province, and we'll be there to hold you accountable every step of the way.
But in New Brunswick, the political will of the people was made clear last Monday after Susan Holt put an end to 6 years of Conservative leadership under Blaine Higgs and made history as the province's first ever female premier.
I want to thank every voter, every person who came out and exercised their right to vote and participate to keep our democracy strong. Thank you to everyone who voted, and a special thank you to everyone who voted for Team Holt and our amazing candidates that we elected tonight.
Certainly not the night we'd hoped for. Nevertheless, it is what it is.
And in Ontario, speculation is growing that another election is on the way after Premier Doug Ford announced a $200 rebate for every Ontarian. The rebate check is expected to hit the accounts of nearly 15 million Ontarians at a cost of roughly $3 billion. On top of that, there will be an additional $200 handed out for each child a family has.